Hello, I'm Transformers fan G138, and I'm here with a video review of Transformers Generations Drakmount, aka Straxus. Honestly, this character is downright awesome, and the toy is actually a really good homage. Although, he didn't transform the comic book, so we really don't know what his original alt form was, or even if he had one. I mean, he was a Transformer on Cybertron, so we can assume he had some sort of alt mode, theoretically. Never transformed. I believe he was actually in a little bit of Generation 2 as well. I have some comics of that, and this guy appears in them, like within the first 2 or 3 issues, and he like almost tears apart Optimus Prime and a bunch of other Autobots. Anyway, again, doesn't transform. Awesome in robot mode. Looks really close to the character, and honestly, I love his serial killer type leader mentality. Literally, if he doesn't have anybody to throw in the smelting pool, he grabs his friends, or his as closest friends as he can get, and throws them in the smelting pool and watches them die. Yeah, this guy's really awesome. Totally should be on an episode of Criminal Minds. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, so he actually has 3 C-clamp clip-on weapons. I only have 2 on here because the third one actually really looks stupid in my opinion, and I honestly forgot to dig it out of the box to find it. But yeah, these 2 are pretty cool. This is a missile launcher, and it's on a ball and socket joint, so you can actually clip it to any of these ports all over him. Here, here, here. I like it down here because it ends up on his shoulder. And this one, I like the machine gun because it's usually more close to like a turret top, and since this whole thing rotates, it's kind of makes sense up there. I like it. So, like I said, this rotates. He's got some wheels in the front, so he's like a half track, kind of like what's his name? Perceptor from the Reveal issue. So this is cool. He's got this cannon, you know, tank-like thing. Pretty cool. M17. Marvel. I'm pretty sure he's in the 17th issue. So, pretty sure that's what that means. Going by memory, but I'm pretty sure it's the 17th issue that he actually shows up in. So, first appearance, in case you're wondering. Marvel, 17. Marvel, issue 17. This is not built together. So, it's also got some wheels back here. They don't spin very well, but they're there. Decepticon logo on the bottom. Pretty cool. Love this. I mean, I don't really display him a lot in vehicle mode, because again, he didn't have a vehicle mode. But he's still a pretty cool figure. So I'm going to go ahead and transform him, and we'll talk about him in robot mode. So here he is in robot mode, and he is downright awesome. He's got the whole triangle patterns, and his head downright looks identical to the comic book script. They really put a lot of effort into this one. They ended up recoloring it as Skullgrin, which I don't have. I want to obtain it at some point, just to have the character. Actually, I should have picked it up when I saw it on sale at one time. It was like $7, and I'm like, yeah, I was like, yeah, Skullgrin, who's that? And then I looked him up, and I went back to get it, and they were gone. I'm like, wow, oh well. So I'll pick it up at some point, hopefully. Anyway, it's nice, it's cool, homage, I love it. They called him Drakmount because, you know, he's like the ruler of Drakmount on Cybertron, because they can't use the name Straxus for whatever reason. In Japan they can, but not in the United States, because go copyright laws. Yeah. So, beyond that, I love how he has this whole pickaxe thing. They could have totally left that part out, although I don't think they really could. Fans would throw a fit, because it's kind of his trademark weapon. Really, what's Straxus without his pickaxe? And if you have no idea who Straxus is, Marvel issue number 17, as labeled. Well, anyway, yeah, so this is pretty cool. We finally get a G1 character who was not an original toy. Anyway, he's a little wobbly, not structurally, but just like finicky. He's got so many movable parts on him. He does have a waist swivel, which is always nice, so you can go whoosh. His backpack moves a little, so if you want to get some extra posability out of that, you can. You can move the C-clamp weapons anywhere you want on him. That has a C-clamp for it. He can double wield his weapon. He's got these awesome opening and closing hands. Like, punch somebody. Yeah, it's neat. Like it. Shoulder pads move. Also become a bulletproof vest. Just kidding, but yes. Play around with stuff. Anyway. So he's got some nice joints in the arm. Ball and socket joint, swivel, hinge. He's actually got almost the same movement as Cup, to be honest. And he's got a ball and socket joint wrist, which actually has quite a bit of movement for the axe. Whoosh. It's kind of like Drift. They designed him for his weapon. And then he's got a ball and socket joint hip, hinge knee, ball and socket joint foot, which is placed perfectly so you can get a lot of posability. Downright love the Generations and Reveal the Shield characters. They put a lot of thought and effort into them. I think Perceptor could have been a little bit better, but this guy is downright awesome. I know a lot of people don't like the way the arms transform, and honestly, I find it a little irritating. It takes a little longer to do. However, it's a necessary evil for getting something that looks this awesome. So, and just look at the toys we're getting now. Super simplistic, and sometimes too simplistic. You're getting a lot of cheating with the, the not real windshield and stuff. I don't like that. I mean, a little bit, okay. Here or there, fine, but not on every single figure. That being said, very awesome figure. Totally recommend tracking this guy down. Honestly, if I didn't buy it right off, I think I paid about $18 for this right off the bat. I pre-ordered it along with Drift and the rest of the gang. This is when I first started getting my pre-orders because I definitely did not want to hesitate on Drift. And it paid off because I saw Drift once in a store. And then never again. I kind of want a second one because it's awesome and I'd love to hang it in a box. That being said, this guy, again, is awesome, and I would probably pay, if I didn't grab him the first time around, I'd probably pay upwards to $50 to $60 for this guy, just because he's that awesome. So, if you have the cash, pick this guy up. You will not be sorry, unless you're in it for the transformation. You might get a little irritated, or you could enjoy the puzzle. It's fun. Transformers Drakmount, aka Straxus. Woo! He's not back heavy, I just tapped him. He's got well-grounded feet there. You wouldn't expect it because the heels are so small, but he's actually pretty good. And these backpack pieces can be separated too. Just, love the figure. Downright love it. Okay, so that pretty much concludes my video review of this. If you have any questions on Straxus, please post a comment down below and I'll get back to you. And if you're interested in seeing this guy in action, check out Transformers Online. Yeah, this guy dies in the movie and, gets kicked major butt in the series prior to that. So, anyway, my battery is dead, so I will not be doing unfortunately won't be doing my review of this guy tonight. So, it should be on roughly when I post this because I'm not going to post it for a while, but yeah, awesome guy right here. We'll review him next. It's Decepticon night, or it was supposed to be until, the battery started flashing up here. You can't see it, but I can. It's kind of cool. Okay, anyway, I'm just being distracting to myself now. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.